Get ready for more stimulus payments. Several lawmakers are proposing extra stimulus cash that will provide millions of people with bonus relief checks. Recurring payments of $100 will be automatically deposited and mailed to eligible Americans. So make sure to watch until the end of the video to learn how to receive your most important stimulus check information. Because this information is very important. Still, high gas prices have also put a strain on many Americans' budgets. Now, some Democratic lawmakers are proposing a possible solution to this: direct rebate payments for Americans. 3 congressional leaders have proposed $100 energy rebate payments that will be sent to Americans during any month when the national average gas price is higher than $4 a gallon. The bill is called the Gas Rebate Act of 2022. It was proposed by Democratic Representative Mike Thompson and John Larson. And under the Democrats' Gas Rebate Act of 2022 proposal, the energy rebate payments would amount to $100 per month plus $100 per eligible dependent. The full payments will go to single filers earning less than $75,000 and gradually phase out for those with incomes of up to $80,000. Married couples who file jointly with up to $150,000 in income will be eligible for the full payments as well. Other Washington Democrats have issued proposals. Representative Khanna and Senator Sheldon Whitehouse of Rhode Island have suggested raising taxes on big oil companies and paying rebates of roughly $240 a year for single filers and $360 per year to joint filers. Representative DeFazio, a Democrat from Oregon, has also proposed a bill that would tax oil companies and provide rebates to consumers. Separately, in California, Gavin Newsom has a plan to give $400 debit cards to the state's registered vehicle owners. Drivers will be eligible to receive up to 2 of those tax refund payments. The proposals come as gas prices around the country continue to soar, and prices vary around the country, with states in the Northeast and the Northwest currently facing the highest prices. Lawmakers have been in search of creative solutions to help ease consumer pains, as record high inflation has pushed the prices up everywhere. South Carolina residents will also be eligible for $100 in taxes. It will receive the $100 rebate, and that rebate will grow along with tax liability up to a cap of $800 per tax filing. And those who do not pay income taxes will now receive a rebate. Thursday's report has also showed that inflation jumped higher than expected in September, and that prices remain at a 40-year high at a bad time for Democrats who are trying to hang on to their Senate majority. But Democrats are expected to lose control of the House. Senate Democrats had expressed hope throughout this year that inflation will begin to subsidize before the election. But the latest inflation report has been released and shows that prices remain very high still. This has fueled voters' dissatisfaction over the direction of the country and weighed down President Biden's approval rating. It created a stiff headwind for Democratic candidates, and heading into November, this could be a problem. The Consumer Price Index has also jumped 0.4% in September, exceeding the estimate of 0.3%. And the core CPI, a gauge closely watched by the Fed that excludes volatile food and energy prices, increased by 0.6% in September, bringing it to 6.6% higher than a year ago. And Biden acknowledged that inflation would also be a major issue in next month's election, but insisted that his administration has done everything to solve the problem. Chuck Schumer has also accused Democrats of failing to take up inflation when they took over the Senate in 2021, making it worse by passing the American Rescue Plan. Republicans say the fiscal stimulus bill overheated the economy and also ramped up inflation. So, if Democrats want to win control, they need to send out more stimulus payments sooner than later.
Well, thank you very much. Hello, Syracuse. If you have a seat, take it. If you don't, I'd probably leave. Shawnee, thank you for that introduction and for representing your sisters and brothers, the IBW. One of the reasons I'm standing here is because of the IBW, not a joke. They endorsed me early on, and along with, quite frankly, every other union in America, and we came along. I made a promise, and I'm keeping it. I'd be the most pro-union president in American history, and I'm going to make sure that happens. Simple reason for that. You know, the middle class built this country, and unions built the middle class. We used to say in the Senate, excuse a point of personal privilege, so I'd like to introduce some of my family and friends. I don't know where they are right now, but in Syracuse. I met her on spring break and fell head over heels in love with her, and gave up a starting job on the football team in Delaware to come up every weekend because I couldn't stay away from her. And her brother Michael is here. Where's the family? There they are, back there. The Hunter family. The Hunter family is here. Daughter Lauren and Greg, and the children Gillian and Gregory and Nancy Hunter, and her daughter Jess, my brother-in-law Johnny's wife and daughter, and as well as one of Bo's best buddies, Andy Grote, and an old friend who's here. I excuse this again, as used to say in the Senate, point of personal privilege. But it's like coming home, man. We're coming home. Molly and her brother, Jimmy Crean. And the president of Syracuse University and the dean of the law school, who probably wouldn't get in these days, although I went there on a scholarship. And Mayor Walsh, Ben, thank you. County Executive McMahon. It's good, it's good to be in a place that means so much to me, and that means so much to our country. With the project we're here to celebrate today. Governor Hochul, thank you for the passport into the state. Appreciate it very, very much.
Negotiations are taking place right now, everybody, on new stimulus bills. Many Social Security beneficiaries and low-income households may be eligible to claim $100 stimulus checks. These payments may be provided on a monthly basis, and Democrats in House Representatives have introduced stimulus relief proposals aimed at sending direct payments to Americans to help cover high gas prices. The plans have some similarities to the one that sent $1,400 checks to millions of people last year during the crisis. This week, oil prices continue to fall even further after the Biden administration said it would urge lawmakers to suspend the 18.4 cents a gallon federal gas tax in an effort to take the heat off of prices. One proposal by Mike Thompson, John Larson, and Lauren Underwood would send what they call an energy rebate of $100 per month for individuals or $200 per couples, plus $100 for each dependent. The payments would go to people based on their income and would follow the same guidelines as the 2021 economic impact payments. Single filers earning up to $75,000 or married couples filing jointly earning up to $150,000 will be eligible as well. Peter DeFazio, everybody, announced the Stop Gas Price Gouging Tax and Rebate Act. The bill calls for households to receive a monthly advance tax credit, similar to last year's monthly child tax credit. The money would come from taxing oil companies for what DeFazio calls excessive corporate profits. In an official statement, DeFazio said Big Oil will pay a one-time 50% windfall profit tax on any adjustable taxable income in 2022 that exceeds 110% of their average adjustable taxable income. During pre-crisis levels between 2015